welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ebony Mbatani. If you're returning, thank you so much for taking the time to come back and support my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are going to talk about networking. Dun, 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 dun. Networking. Some of us love it, a lot of us hate it. So how do we combat networking, and how do we do that, especially now during this time? Well, for some of you, it's going to be a little bit easier than others because some countries are open and ready, open for business, and some of us are still under a lot of in-person restrictions. But needless to say, things will open back up soon. I have faith and confidence. Otherwise, we're all going to go cuckoo. But let's still talk about networking and how we can do that so that you have the tools and the tips ready to go from when you are ready to make that leap and step. And we're going to go over 5 strategies to networking. Number 1 is word of mouth. Word of mouth is hearing from coworkers, peers, family or friends, names and contacts of people that you can talk to that can help you get into the industry that you want to get into, or break into the industry you want to get into, or to help you get to that next step. Asking friends, family, peers, coworkers, anyone they may know who would be able to help point you in the direction that you want to go. A lot of times when you're launching a brand or a business, it's very hard to understand all the pieces of the puzzle that you need to put together. So it's helpful if you are able to talk to someone who could either be a mentor or just a contact to help you with getting to where you want to go and to reach your goals. So word of mouth is the first one, and asking people who they may know that can help you obtain what you're trying to get. The second one, number 2, is email, the power of email. Emailing people, and what I mean by that is going in, doing your research, as we discussed previously in other vlogs. If you haven't looked those on how to turn your vision into a plan, I went over the research and marketing part of that. So the second part of that part of your research is emailing contacts that you have found on your own that you don't know, and reaching out to them and just saying, hey, introduce yourself. Now, I will say this, there's a caveat to that. Make sure you have your pitch ready. People want to know what it is that you are wanting and what it is that you're needing from them. You cannot just come at them with, hey, come help me. You need to have your pitch ready. You need to be able to sell yourself as well as sell what it is that your needs are. You want to make sure you have all your I's dotted and T's crossed, meaning that when you email them, make sure that it's detailed, make sure it's to the point, it's precise and efficient. Also, make sure you're letting them know what you can do for them in return. Nobody wants to be approached and you're just asking them to give to you and you're not giving back. You know, reciprocity is a big part of growth and success. So make sure that you're also telling them, hey, I would like your advice, your help, or your insight on this. I also can offer you these services, or I also, would love to collaborate with you, or in return, I would love to also market your brand on my page. So make it more of a partnership when you're asking for help than just something where you're needing to take from them. Number 3 is social media. Really utilize social media. And by that I mean you can research people or mentors or other contacts that can help you through hashtags and through other means. Just go into like Instagram, you can go into Facebook and search what it is that you're looking for in your industry. Or hey, my name is Ebony, I'm a leadership coach. I saw that you're also a leadership coach. I really admire the way that your brand is presented and everything that you've done. Do you have 5 minutes for us to speak so I can ask you a couple of questions? And also I would love to collaborate with you. Sorry guys, I can't talk today. But that's number 3. So utilizing social media, it's free, it's easy to do research. Type in those hashtags and find people in your industry that you can connect with that are like-minded people so that you all can build each other up. Number 4, this is for people that are already able to. Kudos to you, I'm jealous. And for those of us still waiting to get to this point. But meet and greets and attending events, that is one of the easiest way to network with people in your industry. Go to meet and greets, look up conventions or events that people are having that are in the industry that you want to be in. For example, I'm building my brand with traveling as a family and leadership coaching. So you can go and Google leadership coaching and go to those events. Go to those Right now, they're having virtual events that you can attend right in the comfort of your own home. Let your voice be heard and actively be a part of it. Online events, Zoom events, and in-person events are an amazing way to connect to other like-minded people just like you. And you'll be amazed at how many people out there are willing to support other people at the same level as them, or to help give people a hand up, not just a hand out, to be able to reach their goals. Number 5 of networking is relationship building. Once you have contacts with some people, and once you have found some people that are willing to talk to you or help you, make sure that you are really nurturing and building that relationship. If someone has taken the time out of their busy day to talk to you, to listen to you, to help you, to refer you to someone else, make sure you're checking back in with them and telling them how that's going. Maybe if it's someone that gave you a contact, just shoot them a nice little text or email and say, hey, I did talk to that person that you referred me to. Thank you so much. This is how it went. You want to make sure you're fostering a really positive relationship so the person feels like they really did something to help someone who has some follow through and some purpose. So when you make those contacts or you run to those people who are more than willing to help you, make sure that you're really nurturing that relationship, because you never know when you might need someone else or when they might need you. You guys know I love my quotes, so I am going to leave you with a few quotes just to get your brain going and to give you some insight on how network can be powerful for you. One of them is, networking is an essential part of building wealth. And that's very true. It's almost impossible to get to the top without people in your corner or people that you know that are going to help you get to where you need to be. You're not going to be an expert at everything when it comes to your business or your brand. So you're going to need other people that are experts in areas that you are not, to help you achieve your goal and reach the goals that you want to obtain. So remember, this is a foundational piece of building your empire. Another quote that I love is, if people like you, they will listen to you. But if they trust you, they'll do business with you. That is so true. That's by Zig Ziglar. People like you, you will have the floor. People will listen. You'll be able to grab people's attention. But it's when people trust you that they are willing to risk monetary means or risk giving you a reference that they hold dear to themselves and do business with you, because they trust that you will follow through, that you are dependable, and that you are trustworthy. So that is very true. Remember that if people trust you and if you follow through, and it goes back to what I was saying about fostering and nurturing a relationship with the people that you meet in the context that you make through networking. The last one that I love is, networking is not about hunting. It is about farming. It is about cultivating relationships. Don't engage in premature solicitation. You'll be a better networker if you remember that. That is, to me, just speaks volumes, because it's so true. Networking, and most people really get this mixed up, it is not about stalking a person that you feel can change your world or your situation. Networking is not about being that annoying gnat or mosquito to a person that you think is doing better than you or has achieved a certain amount of success in an area that you want to be in, so you want them to now be your mentor or your guider because you've deemed it so. That's not how networking works. You cannot stalk someone to death and consider that to be your contact. Another thing to keep in mind is, networking is not some friend you had in high school or college, or some buddy you knew from back in the day, and he's doing really well now, and now you decided you want to be an entrepreneur, so you feel like he owes it to you because you knew him 20 years ago to help you with your entrepreneurial endeavor. No. That is not how it works. You will turn off so many people and get so many not returned phone calls because you're just being annoying. Like, nobody wants to help somebody that's going to be a nag, and no one wants to help somebody that's not genuine. That comes across as disingenuous, and it comes across as you're just trying to take and not give. If you truly want to utilize networking like it's supposed to be utilized, it is not about the hunt. It's about cultivating relationships and give and take. Remember, ask yourself before you contact that person, what is it that you're looking to get out of this conversation? And if you're looking to receive more than you give, I wouldn't make that phone call and I wouldn't send that email. You need to ask yourself, why are you contacting this person? And it could very well be that you just wanted to get some insight, or you just want to ask some questions, which is perfectly fine. But make sure you're presenting it in a way that comes across like you are a person that's serious, committed, and that you are merely in contacting them as something to cultivate going forward. And also remember, like I said, you will receive a lot of no's. No does not always mean in business that that's the end of the road. It just means try again. So just because you have set in your head that one person is the person you need to talk to, doesn't mean there aren't other people out there that can help you with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So keep that in mind. Don't be the mosquito. Don't be the gnat. Nobody wants to deal with that. Be the cultivator. Be the farmer. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you today when it comes to networking. I would love for you all to drop comments below. Let me know how networking is going for you. Let me know some challenges maybe that you have had, or some successes. I would love to hear from you. Again, if you are new, my name is Ebony M. Batani. I'm a leadership coach and specializing in entrepreneurship. I thank you so much for being here with me today. Every last one of you that have supported me or that's subscribed to my channel, I truly appreciate. Thank you so much. If you're returning, thank you again. And to all of you, keep going. You got this. And until next time, we'll have another vlog coming soon. Bye, guys.